Hello everybody, how are you going? Well, welcome back to Mini Motorways, where there has finally been a major update. Like they're saying, to celebrate our miniversary, we've added 3 new maps and a new building type, train stations, which just sounds completely ridiculous, but I'm certainly here for it. And so I guess first of all, wow, well, the daily challenge and the weekly challenge are both that, but I just want to be checking them out. So we've got London, Mumbai, and no, that said there were only 3. So I guess just starting off with London, very limited color options, but hey, let's just see what London has to offer. The bleak city, oh my goodness, straight on. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. I can manage that, but how do the trains work? Do they pull up and deliver people as well, or are they just in the way? Can I draw roads? I can draw roads over them, but how does that work? Well, I guess we can only wait and see. Oh, well, we didn't have to wait long, just up and over. Okay, for both of you, you can just go around, and then I just don't know how this is going to be interacting with the train. Hopefully it waits for the train, I can only imagine, or does the train wait for it? Does it just slow it down entirely? I guess in that case, I just do want to be blocking up a few different places so that it doesn't just cut me off too much. At least just put it all on one side of the train line, but I'm still interested to see, okay, you can split off. Does the train do anything, or does it just get in the way? Is it like a river, but rail instead? Oh, and now a yellow all the way over there. I guess I can quickly afford to be squeaking it down, but hang on, can I draw it straight along the train tracks? You cannot, so you can cross them, but you can't. Oh no. Okay, I cannot get around the blues there. I could bridge them. Can you bridge through and then onto a train track? No, you can't even do that. Oh, wow. Okay, how do you possibly get across then? I guess I just have to be taking it straight through, which is even worse, but it is what it is. I can't do anything else. I also don't know, well, I guess actually the building is already spawned on there, so it can spawn on there, but will it spawn on there? Is it like a fact? Can you block it up? Can you not block it up? I have no idea how that is going to be interacting. And is there any other kind of game optimization changes or anything of the sorts that they have done here? Because there's so many new nuanced things that could be playing havoc with what I'm trying to attempt to do here. I guess I'll leave it open up here and see if it can even spawn on the south side, so to say, but otherwise only 25 points, and that's looking very messy. And another blue. How many blues? How do I have 3 blue houses and 3 blue buildings? Okay, now 4. Still not the greatest of ratios. I'll use one of my bridges to take it around the back of yellow. And I guess you're already connected in. But that's scary. I don't want anyone spawning right there, though, that's for sure. I don't particularly know which one I'm going to be wanting. I mean, I guess I could take the traffic lights, but am I really going to be needing them or using them? Probably not. I mean, if I don't get a roundabout for this, I almost might as well take the traffic lights, but I feel as though I could take them at any time. It's only 10 road tiles different. I'll take it and I'll chuck one in just to try and maybe speed people up. Or not, who knows? I don't even know. Can you put it on a train line? No. Okay, that's interesting. I guess in that regard, the trains just get absolute priority of all. And then I guess also this is London. What are they doing being above ground? They're literally called the underground, so they shouldn't, and they don't interact with the cars on a daily basis like this anyway. Well, that is quite the ways away, and now both of them are spawning up there. I'm just giving it to the end of the week to hopefully get a motorway. It should be week 3 kind of goodies. Come on, any second now. Okay, still got another 12 hours to go. There you go. At least it's still low. It's only 60 points. Yes, that is what I want, and I'll just chuck it in and use it, and then I can always get it back. It's not any expert mode or anything like that, but my goodness, expert mode with trains? Oh, that would be very deadly. Regardless, I actually might give it a little bit more space. There you go. Everyone gets a little bit of space, and then, oh, I'm just seeing that the train is a loop. I hadn't realized that it was a loop, and I guess it's only one train. It's not like, what is it, Mini Metro, where you can add more, but can you... How would I do it otherwise? I guess I would just have to take them down and then over. Oh, okay. Well, why couldn't I do that before? I swear it wouldn't let me, unless I was out of road tiles, perhaps. Is that what it was? I didn't even realize. Perhaps I was out of road tiles. Anyway, at least that does then allow me to change it up if need be. Alright, you guys are quite the ways away. I almost feel as though I just want to be swapping them around, at least getting yellow off that line. I think I could afford to maybe bridge them most of the way, or can I even... No, I still can't. Okay, I still can't draw straight through a train track, which makes sense not to be sharing those two, not at the same time at least. And so, I can't. Can I go like this? Okay, I can kind of duck in and out though. And then otherwise, I guess there's a bit of a big move for some, but I think it should be better in the long run. I can afford to change a couple of things and then, oh, wow. Luckily, it's still under 100 points because everyone is able to be recovering from such things, but I don't want that motorway to be disappearing on me, that's for sure. Oh man. Oh man, that's a long way away. I have plenty of road tiles, so I'll take the extra bridge, even though London only has the one River Thames. To get red all the way over there though, I guess I only have to currently cut off one blue, but then it connects them all in, which is what I was trying to avoid, but I don't have any other options. I don't have any, I mean, there's no bridges in Mini Motorways, but I would love them at the moment. There you go. Everyone can go like that, and I guess I can chuck the traffic lights back in pretty much where they were. Oh, but if I can have a couple more people spawning down here, that would be fantastic. Come on, just give me 1, 2, 3, I don't even know how many, but then I can use my many bridges to come all the way up and around. That will be a longer road, but a better one for sure. There you go. I'll even just, I mean, maybe I can get rid of it now. There, much better. But otherwise, I feel as though the train is yet to be imposing that much of an obstacle. I mean, yes, it does create a couple of traffic jams, like the cars down here just having to wait a second, but it's not crazy. It doesn't, okay, finally I'm getting a roundabout. That is exactly what I wanted, and I'll take it because I feel as though I have enough bridges. But like I was saying, I don't believe that the train is causing too much of a delay. I guess it's not going to really come into effect until later on, when you really need that constant volume just going back and forward, and then all of a sudden you just get blocked off. That will be a big difference, and so that's where motorways will be even more valuable than they have ever been before. I am now wondering though, do I want to be sending a couple of reds over the greens motorway? I believe that would make sense, and I would just make it happen before it's too late, as that red is piling up quick. So you go to there, you go to there, and everyone can just have a whale of a time. There you go. Join in, son. Plenty of greens will be on their way, and there's not even that many, so it shouldn't take too long at 160 points almost. And now that I've got the red down there, whew, I think I might just be leaving that in, taking pressure off this guy and putting it right at the front door. So then low, okay, well, I'll scratch that and leave that idea for a little bit of a second later. Here you go, you can go up and over, nice and easy, nice and close as well. But I was just about to say, how do I want to be dealing with this long term? Another roundabout would be lovely. I guess I can block off some space. If I do that, that should allow me enough. Or even, I'll just block off a bundle, so I've got a few options there. Hopefully the train doesn't interfere with what I want to be doing, because otherwise I'm going to be having quite a long day, not being able to get red and green to interact very well. Oh, but well then, I guess I'll just be putting you in my back pocket for now, because I don't believe I need you for anything, but I will be sure to just skip that train as soon as I need to. Does this blue and this red ever get any pips? Look, not a single one. How long does it take? Oh, wait. So the trains drop people off and then they need to get picked up. Oh, now another one over there. Is that what's going on there? I guess that does make sense, and it also limits the total amount of people that would ever need to be going there. But if I just connect this yellow in, let's just see, when they stop at this, do they drop someone off? It should. Yes, okay, so it drops people off, and then the cars need to go get people. Yeah, actually, I will be taking that roundabout and just immediately putting it into action if I can. Yes, that's exactly where I thought it should be able to fit, and it does. So then everybody gets a much cleaner, nicer line long term. There you go. And my goodness, am I glad that I'm able to do this at 300 points and not 3,000. It makes all the difference, because the motorway, you don't have to wait for that long. What? That feels as though it came back really fast. I don't know if that was changed or if I just didn't see. I feel as though there should have been cars crossing. Regardless, I'll take it. And then now the green as well is something that I have to deal with. I guess I can probably just branch it off from the roundabout that's already there. Ooh, I was just joining this yellow in, and now we have one down the bottom right here, which is in the middle of nowhere. I've got a few people up here. They're all occupied. A couple, well, most of the yellow spawning up there. I will take another bridge because I've already got more traffic lights than I will ever need. And now everyone's still spawning up here. That's not too good, because I don't know how to get you down there. I could motorway you, and I think I may have to, because that is a long way away. Otherwise, I guess that can deal with this, get myself some road tiles back, and then let's just see, how far can I get? I've got so many road tiles. I'll do this for now and that should be fine. Oh, but now another green though. Oh, I don't know how many people I want to be putting over that Motorway 1 roundabout system. It's already kind of at capacity between the train station and the big pancake building. I've got a few people spawning in up here, and now even one down there, which will, two right as I paused it, so that will be way easier. I'm glad that I waited a mere moment. It's just to have the entire system sort itself out. Hey, there we go, finally another motorway, and that means that I can afford to be using one wherever I see fit. Maybe I'm just also realizing that I'm taking a lot of greens all the way over to here when I still have more greens right here, and I still have also 2 more bridges, so maybe I'll just help out by doing that, just in case people want to be, well, making the short commute instead of the long commute. A couple of light blues are spawning in, but I do not see any particular need for them. I've got 4 right here, and they are seemingly managing. Otherwise, the world is pretty hunky-dory. Here you go. You can go in there. You can also go in there because there's no need for you to anywhere else. There you go. Plenty of people are nice and close, and still the train is not really causing me any problems. I mean, it's only 600 points, so I don't really know what to expect, but this is London. London is a pretty populated city, so I'm sure that it will just continually ramp up. I now have the red over here, which I can join in with you, and then also the couple of guys that are just down there. But look at this, yellow is certainly starting to struggle, and that is not too much of a problem because I have plenty that aren't in use, and I also have plenty of motorways, roundabouts, and everything like that. I don't know. That's what those guys are doing. Hey, I haven't even seen a pip appear yet, but it should be all good once people can go. I just need to be funneling people from the right spot. So if I was to turn a couple of round, or, I mean, I have so many light blues. I'm also worried about that, but maybe, where can I motorway people from? I guess just stealing straight down into there, which then allows me to get these guys a little bit closer to home, which is down the bottom right. And then you can duck in and out. Yeah, that'll be fine. 4 and 4, that'll be way more volume than I had before, and just making sure that I block up again, just so I don't get stuffed around. Done. That should be way better for everyone involved. But hey, would you look at that? 1,000 points is here, but I'm still chugging along quite nicely. Everything is going along. I don't really feel as though I've been challenged too much, even though at the start I was going, oh, I can't duck in and around and get through. So far, so good. And I'm just still wondering, do I need more yellows? I've now got a green right as I paused it. I still do want to try and figure out this dark blue system, even though it's not overloaded anymore for some reason. It still doesn't feel right. How this guy has any pips at all is beyond me, because it has an entire armada of people. Do I just dare to take the light blues down instead? At least that just gets rid of the whole traffic problem. Here you go. Everyone can have a nice clean run there between dark blue and light blue. Take a couple of people down, and I believe that should be better. If nothing else, there should be plenty of people on that line. I just have to be keeping an eye out for it. And now week 12, I will take, honestly, the roundabout. Usually I would take the bridge, but I would take the roundabout and just deal with it that way. I do also want to know, is the maximum of this can ever, what did I just get? A pip down here. You guys are out of your mind. You guys just need to be driving faster. But like I was saying, I do want to know, is the maximum amount of cars that can ever be dropped off 4 from the train? Because that's what I've ever seen. And I also haven't seen a pip, so I don't know if it gets maybe 2 drop-offs and it would immediately get a pip. I don't know. But how are you dying? I guess that probably just wants me to open up, but there's so much room. Look, there's room here, there's room here, there's room up the top right. I've got a motorway, so wherever you want to put it, I don't mind. Just don't die on me. I don't even have that many people. I guess honestly I can afford to be doing this if that is going to be helpful, which I'm sure it should be, but it seems ridiculous. It shouldn't need that many people. And now the other one is going as well. What? There's no way. That is insane. I mean, this one's just still struggling to cope, but maybe if I just chuck a roundabout in so I can, I guess, deal with these guys long term. Here you go. You go like that, you go like that, and I don't want to join you in because I don't want to cause confusion, but I will join you in a second here. My goodness, once both of these pips just calm down, well, actually I will take that, and you know what, just deal with these guys. There you go. Go get rid of your pips. There is no reason whatsoever for you guys to be remotely involved. That's what I wanted. There we go. You then can just be taken around the back. And then another one immediately. I mean, how far behind were you? This is what I was talking about just mere moments ago, going, spawn them in, and it just seemingly refused to, but I guess finally it is, and now we've got a blue pip, which is all right, because I think that was just because of the train. It does, that is outrageous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I was just talking about dark blue after I briefly mentioned something about light blue needing a few more. No wonder it was dying. Get the hell out of here. But what I just want to quickly also comment is the fact that the train leaves and those cars stay there for a very long time. This train, I saw it, was down here, right where this is, and the cars still hadn't left from up the top here, which seems a little bit too long. You know, most people just get to leave as soon as the train buggers off. They're not going, maybe there's another train. No, it's got a whole lap to do. Regardless though, the fact that there is gone from, what is it, two light blues to now 1, 2, 3 more. How is that remotely even in the same realm of what was going on only mere moments ago. If nothing else, it does provide validation as to why there are so many light blues and why I was feeling scared about what was about to happen, because I should have been, and I was very validated in my reasons, because that is outrageous, especially how close. The fact that I can fit 4 of the same color in a zoomed up shot. It's just death in a nutshell. Regardless, I think I can afford to be stealing a couple of people, putting them on the right line, and then disconnecting that. So it should still only be 2 on the Motorway 3. That can just sit as is for now. As soon as it pops in, I will let people go and clean themselves up, and then I would delete one motorway and just get it back. There you go. Motorway 3, send a couple of people on their way so I don't die, please. But then there you go. Everyone just gets to go to a much better home. That's going to need a lot more people than it's got, especially now that it upgraded. The only reason it survived is because it's upgraded. Oh, you know what? I would love both, but the roundabout doesn't exactly allow you to do things you wouldn't otherwise be able to do. It just makes it more efficient, with a bridge can make or break a situation. So there you go. Bridge is mine. Yellow. I could immediately use it because there's a lot of traffic along some of these lines. Obviously, you need to be fixing your stuff, and I would love a roundabout. Okay, that makes sense too. I can steal some people, but from where and for what? That should be enough, right? Just taking Motorway 3 to this guy, the big guy at the top, and then everyone else gets split between the other 2. If it's not, I don't really know what I can do, because I've got 2, 4, 6. Okay, maybe 7. I don't know. It's the one that's dying, so yeah, 7 for now, and just see what happens. Motorway 3, just immediately go and save me, please. You are still fine. You're just in there. And here we go. Just send everyone on their way. But look at that. Yes, the pip's gone away. Green's somehow on the attack. I can send more greens. I've got plenty of you guys to be going around. Did something just spawn in right at the end there? I felt as though I heard... no, I don't see a building, but wow, I will take that motorway. Thank you. Just continue on. Blue still kind of dying. Maybe it's just perpetually up. I have no idea. There's about 1,000,001 light blue cars over there, so I will just help out and just motorway some more. Here you go. There you go. Everyone can just go and maybe be a little bit more efficient, because that intersection over here, I don't want to be over there. I want to be living from the right side, living and breathing from the right side. I will delete Motorway 5 though, so it doesn't clog the arteries and just make it so these guys never leave. It was just the fact that there was a bit too much going on for a second, and as soon as I can get rid of you, yes, it is fighting, yes, it is going, yes, that is what I want to see. Get out of here. 2,500 points is on the way, and we are not slowing down. Like I said, this train is continuing on. Here's just hoping that these Reds can make it in time. They should. They're on their way. They just need to be not getting caught in, I guess, train traffic, and at least there is only one train traffic. I don't know in the other maps, is there more than one line? Even though London is renowned for its underground system, I wouldn't say it would be the biggest system of them all. I guess I'm sure they would love to put that to Tokyo, but Tokyo, I can't imagine they're going to be changing too much. Either way, I still just want to be removing Motorway 5, because I'm sure that these guys are going to end up going over Motorway 4, round the roundabout, over Motorway 5, through there, and then all the way to there, which doesn't make any sense, but I'm sure they will do it eventually. Let's just see, now that I've removed Motorway 5, can Motorway 4 keep up with it, or is it just immediately going to shut down? That is outrageous. Why is no one coming? I mean, I guess there is a bit of lag between them leaving and arriving, but I'll take that and see if I can deal something better. I would love to put it over here, but there's not going to be any room for it. Regardless, once they actually start arriving, maybe we'll be able to be better, but I think it's going to almost just require... Okay, that's fine. I can deal with you guys. Oh, actually, you know where I might want to be putting this roundabout? If I can afford to fit it? No, I won't be able to, because the motorway is in the way and everyone else is in the way. We'll scratch that, and let's just see. If I play it, how fast do you just rack up trips? At least you're not a train one, that's for sure. Where can I possibly wrangle some more dark blues from? I don't have that many. You, maybe 3 in the corner. That's all I can really think of, and hopefully it's enough. I don't even know if that will be enough out of the gate though. I've got a few in here that are buried up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could I bring you out of the woodwork, out of retirement, so to say? We'll just see. At least that'll be 6 cars that can just go get rid of a whole bundle of pips. Otherwise, though, these guys need some help drastically, and I think yellow are about to crumble under the pressure as well. So I will start to connect a few in nice and early, and that should be good. Or at least good enough, or at least better. Oh, another motorway. Who's dying? Or who needed it the most? I think this... Yellow? Was it? Oh, well, at least that blue survived. I was worried about that one, but then I forgot because the pip went away. That green should be able to just get rid of any moment because it's only got 1. And then this guy. Aha, you're the culprit that I need. Greens from where? I could motorway those guys, but I think for now, it would be better just to add some more in. Straight over. Yes. That'd be plenty. Everyone can just go and hopefully save the day. I mean, maybe it would have been better to there, but like I've said, they've got 1,000,001 already. They should be fine. Yes, look at that. Done. Yellows. I've got a roundabout for you guys. If you can fit it. Oh, yes, you can. No, that's not what I wanted. Bridge, you go back in. There you go. I guess that'll pause everyone, which is a shame, unless they've updated the entire thing, which I wouldn't put past them, but let's just see. Will they drive immediately? Pretty much. I'll give them that. Oh, this guy's gonna die if you just pull in there. Come on, there you go, son. Oh, and light blue is still just going gung-ho. Honestly, they just need their own systems, or they need their own motorways, but it's a bit too late to that because they're already connected in. No, they're just not going to be getting it right this second. Not at 4,000 points. Come on, everyone. Just go a little bit faster. I can't even believe, actually, Motorway 6 is barely in use. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't even see. I mean, I broke the 4,000 commuters on my first time ever in London, 128 days. But I didn't expect it to be you. Sadly, I had another yellow just right in there, and like I was saying, I had 1,000,000 yellows up the top, so if I should have, or I could have motorwayed them, it would have been fantastic. But I think it was just because I put the roundabout in, which was needed because there was enough traffic there, but the roundabout just stopped the flow of traffic enough to where it just built up that little bit more and overcame the irresistible forces just to jump off the cliff, so to say. Well, that's not too bad, so to say. At 4,000 points, not have every single building just crashing down on top of my head, and also the train, I think, virtually doing nothing, having no effect besides just not being able to draw where I wanted to draw. If I could have just got my couple of motorways back now that I had a couple of things back, like Motorway 7, completely tackled that pip, and then I could have put it on yellow and it would have been able to survive. And so, with all of that combined, like I said, I'm not too upset with my score of London. Let's just see. Even though I just unlocked Mumbai, how good is... Oh, and I just unlocked who? The challenges for London. Well, let's just see. What is it going to be? Surely. Top 2%. Of course you've done it. 93. Damn. Someone is up there and I would love to know. But either way, like I said, very happy.